You probably have ginger in your kitchen right now, and you've likely used it for an upset stomach or a cup of tea. But most women over 60 have no idea that ginger does something for their joints that almost nobody talks about. In this video, I'll show you 3 secret benefits of ginger for joint comfort and mobility, and the third one might surprise you the most. If you're new here, welcome to Forever Independent. This channel is all about helping women over 60 stay strong, mobile, and independent for as long as possible. So if that's important to you, subscribe and let's get started. Ginger has been used for thousands of years, mostly known for digestion and nausea relief. But there's a growing body of research suggesting ginger also plays a role in joint comfort, specifically related to inflammation, which is one of the most common reasons joints feel stiff or achy as we get older. The problem is, most people never connect the dots. They reach for ginger tea when their stomach feels off, but they never think to use it consistently for their joints, even though it's sitting right there in the kitchen. And this matters more than it might seem. Joint stiffness is often one of the first things that quietly changes how we move through our day. Reaching for something on a high shelf, kneeling down to garden, or simply getting comfortable in a chair. Small, natural additions like this won't replace anything your doctor recommends, but they can be a simple part of the bigger picture. So why doesn't more people know about this? Honestly, ginger has been sold to us for one thing: digestion, for so long that its other benefits rarely make it into the conversation. Most joint health advice focuses on exercise or supplements, and food gets left out of the picture entirely, even though what we eat plays a real role in how our body manages inflammation. That's exactly why I wanted to make this video, because sometimes the most useful things are already sitting in your kitchen and nobody's told you. Let's go through the 3 benefits one at a time. Benefit number 1. Ginger may help calm inflammation. Inflammation is often at the root of joint stiffness and discomfort. Ginger contains natural compounds, mainly gingerol, that have been studied for their anti-inflammatory properties. Some research has compared ginger's effects to certain over-the-counter anti-inflammatory options, though not as strong, which is part of why it's been used traditionally for aches and stiffness for centuries. This doesn't mean ginger replaces medical treatment, but adding it consistently to your routine may help support your body's natural response to everyday inflammation, the kind that builds up simply from daily wear and tear, not from any specific injury. Benefit number 2. Ginger may support circulation. Good circulation matters more than people realize when it comes to joint comfort. Your joints rely on blood flow to deliver nutrients and remove waste from the surrounding tissue. When circulation slows down, which can happen naturally with age or with less movement throughout the day, joints can feel stiffer, especially first thing in the morning or after sitting for a while. Some studies suggest ginger can support healthy circulation. It's often described as having a gentle warming effect on the body, which is part of why ginger tea has traditionally been used on cold mornings or after periods of rest. Benefit number 3, and this is the one most people don't know: ginger may help with muscle soreness around the joints. This is different from the joint itself. The muscles that support your knees, hips, and shoulders can also feel tight or sore, which affects how your joints move. If the muscles around a joint are tense or fatigued, the joint itself often has to work harder to compensate. Some research has looked at ginger's role in reducing exercise-related muscle soreness, meaning it could be a helpful addition on the same days you're doing gentle exercises, like the sit-to-stand and calf raise movements I covered in a previous video. Pairing food and movement this way is often more effective than focusing on just one or the other. So how do you actually add more ginger to your routine? You don't need anything complicated. The simplest way is tea. Just a few thin slices of fresh ginger steeped in hot water for about 10 minutes. Some people add a bit of honey or lemon, which also makes it easier on the stomach. Beyond tea, you can add grated ginger to soups, stir-fries, or oatmeal in the morning. It also works well blended into a smoothie with fruit, which can help mask the stronger flavor if that's not your favorite taste on its own. If fresh ginger isn't practical for you, ginger capsules are another option many people use. Though as always, check with your doctor first, especially if you're on blood thinners or other medications, since ginger can interact with certain prescriptions. The key, like with most things we talk about on this channel, isn't doing it once. It's making it a small, consistent part of your week, Even 2 or 3 times is a reasonable place to start. Now, ginger is a great natural addition. But if you're looking for more consistent, concentrated joint support, that's something worth considering too. That's actually what led me to look into Joint Vive, a liquid joint support supplement designed to support joint comfort and flexibility from within. It pairs well with small habits like adding ginger to your routine, since both are aimed at the same goal, helping your joints feel more comfortable day to day. Always check with your doctor before adding anything new to your routine, but I left the details in the pinned comment if you'd like to take a look for yourself. So let's bring it all together. 3 secret benefits, 3 simple reasons ginger deserves a place in your routine. First, ginger may help calm inflammation, the quiet, everyday kind that builds up over time and often shows up as stiffness before you even notice discomfort. Second, ginger may support healthy circulation, which matters most in those moments you know well, like getting out of bed in the morning or standing up after sitting for a while. And third, ginger may ease muscle soreness around your joints, which means it's not just about the joint itself, but about everything working together around it, including the muscles that support your movement every day. None of these are dramatic overnight changes. Nobody drinks 1 cup of ginger tea and suddenly feels transformed. But that's actually the point. These are small, natural habits that tend to add up more than people expect, especially when you combine them with movement like the exercises we've talked about in previous videos, and with consistency over weeks, not days. That's really the theme of everything we cover here. It's rarely one big thing that makes the difference. It's the small, doable habits, the ones you can actually stick with, that quietly change how you feel over time. The good news is that small changes, like the food you already have in your kitchen, can genuinely add up over time. You don't need a complicated routine to start supporting your joints. Sometimes it really is as simple as a cup of ginger tea. And remember, if you want to look into Joint Vive for extra joint support, the link is right there in the pinned comment below. Subscribe to Forever Independent for more simple, realistic tips on staying strong, mobile, and independent after 60. I'll see you in the next video.